I just finished watching the Jade Dynasty last night, and I even have a clip from when I was watching it that I'll put here. So I'm watching Jade Dynasty. This is the movie with Xiao Zhan in it, and this is just after Xiao Zhan's character gets hurt, and this monkey with his hand over his mouth has me dying laughing. This monkey is the MVP of this movie. So this has the actor Xiao Zhan in it, who was in The Untamed. His name in this is Xiao Fan, and 10 years ago his entire village was killed by this lightning storm, and he has been trying to learn his martial arts this entire time, so he's kind of bumbling, and he discovers this evil demon stick that basically protects him. It's bound by his blood, and so it does its martial arts for him, basically. He basically gets everybody to fall in love with him, technically. So he has this one girl who he's known the last 10 years that he's madly in love with, but she likes somebody else. And then there's this other lady who, I think her name is Speight. She comes saying that she is a maid from, I think, a demon sect. She doesn't really say where she's from, but you can tell that she's trying to get the demon stick from him. But since it's bound to his blood, every time she tries to leave, it like whacks her upside the head. It's kind of hilarious. And then the third lady is super serious, and she is the pride of her sect. Her name's Shuichi. And the whole time I'm watching this, I'm like, he's probably gonna go evil. I feel like they can't let this dude not go evil. But with the demon stick, you kind of expect something bad to happen. So now that he has this demon stick, it kind of gives him a one-up in this competition between the sects. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to say that without it sounding like sex. Sects. Groups. There we go. The help him in these fights between the groups. It was really sweet. Sad. Very much sad, but I think it was sweet overall. I'm thinking with all the movies that I saw, I'll put a rating somewhere on the screen of what I thought of it, of like out of 10 stars. And I also want to leave my drama list summary, because I know I suck at at summaries, so maybe they will be a little bit better. So today I want to continue working on editing the vlog footage. I'm thinking, now that I've slept on it, that my limit might be 30 minutes as far as how long each vlog will be. But I've already exported the 10th and 11th footage, so I'm like, we're not going to redo that. So from this point on, I think our limit is going to be 30 minutes. Because I was watching Sophia Nygaard's videos, and I feel like her videos range around 30 minutes, and I feel like that's a good length for it to not be too boring, even though her stuff isn't vlogs. But we'll see. So I did get the full moon audiobook, which is the second book in the Dresden Files series. Super excited about that, but I think I'm still gonna read the current comic book that I already started. I'm gonna read that first before I go into the next book. And then I'll go into a different puzzle too, so who knows which one I'll choose out of the ones we currently have. I haven't eaten breakfast yet, so we're gonna have to take care of that. The Jade Dynasty was good. I can't wait to read the next audiobook for the Dresden Files. The current graphic novel / comic book I'm reading is okay. I don't know how I feel about the art style, but I'm gonna give it a chance. And I say that now, but it's very likely that I'm just gonna give it up so I can listen to the next audiobook. let's see what ends up happening. So here's another lesson learned. If the vlog is exporting, don't touch anything, because I feel like I might have just screwed up something with the files and I moved stuff. So I guess the idea of whether this is going to be 20 minutes or 30 minutes is now out the window, and I get to start over from scratch. Cool. I'm excited. That's sarcasm if you didn't know. But I think what we'll probably do is, like before, hopefully sort them by days now. And like sort the footage by days and then slowly add the days to the editing file. And then when it exports, don't touch it again. I'm thinking I'll just shoot for 30 minutes as my limit, and more than 2 days. Cause I felt like I think I was already feeling like the 2 days was a little too short, even if I talked a lot in each video. Still bummed though. I shouldn't have messed with it while it was exporting. I knew better. You live, you learn. So yes, I was super bummed and kicking myself before, but I think this might work out better, maybe? Because I'm thinking I would sort the footage by day and then just edit the day and then export the file or export the video from the day, and then I can come back and add all the days into one vlog. Hopefully that made sense. It made sense in my head, and whenever you see the vlog, you'll understand. Basically, this might work out better for me if it works out the way I think it will. Okay. I just finished editing October 10th, which was Sunday. So I'm gonna let that export. I'm not gonna touch it this time. And then I'm gonna go eat lunch. And then I'll come back and do day October 11th. I'm thinking I might work on the captions for my August TikTok compilation first, but we'll probably decide that when we come back. So I just got finished eating dinner, and now I'm gonna take a bit of a break. I have been editing / working on the captions for a couple of hours, and I think I might be a little bit burnt out. So let me take my time with it. I finished editing October 10th, and now I think I might be like halfway through October 11th. Depending on how much I can get done, that might determine what will be in the video. But I think ultimately I might want to take my time with it, because if it takes like a week or 2 weeks to get the vlog out, that's fine as long as it's good quality. With the captions, I was working on the captions for the August compilation, and it was a struggle. Captions are, for me, the hardest and most tedious part of video production. So I ended up just getting really frustrated and nixing it. I think too, with the August compilation, it wasn't a great video. I kind of just threw together all of my TikToks that I created in August, and I think I had noticed that the audio from any sort of lip syncs had unsynced, and I still wanted to post it, but it's not great. So I ended up just deleting that video, and I think my next video is going to be the vlogs whenever they come out, and I think I like that idea a lot better. So for now, I am going to take a long break. We'll probably just lay down and watch Ultimate Banzuke, which I didn't explain. It is a old Japanese show from the 2000s. It's basically an obstacle course type game. And there's unicyclists, bicyclists, hand walkers, and it's entertaining to watch. So that's what I end up I think that's what I'm gonna do for a little bit. I do need to work out, so I'll try to get something done, get my body moving, and then we'll probably go back to editing the video, the vlog. And do need to get my video ready for my TikTok ready for tomorrow. I think I'm gonna do the crochet, me just crocheting. I think that'll be an easy video just to post. Usually my Friday TikTok is just an easygoing, just a vlog from somewhere. And it's interesting when I think about it, how many TikToks are just straight vlogs of just me talking to the camera. So in my mind, I should have probably thought of a full-on vlog a lot sooner, but better late than never. Alright, so that's most of my night planned, and of course there's gonna be a movie. But which movie? You'll find out when I find out. So I just finished my workout. It was an arm workout, so that means I do not have the strength to hold up the camera today, which is why I put you on the tripod. You are now floating in air. I, for a long minute, was like, I don't feel like doing much of anything. I kind of knew that my break would get longer, but I didn't expect to be almost 10, and I haven't done anything else, but it is all in the right timing, obviously. So I might get some more editing done tonight, but also since I'm not feeling super great, I'm thinking if I don't end up doing it until tomorrow, that's fine too. I actually finished my TikTok for tomorrow, which I am as surprised as you are that I got that done. I don't know if I want to watch a movie tonight or read the comic book that I'm currently reading, and it is... Where is it? Oh. It is The Silencer. It was in one of my book hauls, and it's basically about this assassin who got out the game and now they're trying to bring her back into the game, but I think they threatened her family, and you know that's a no-no. So I don't know if I am a huge fan of the artwork, because it's very, how do I want to describe it? I don't even know how to describe it. It feels very, I'm just not a huge fan. Let me show it to you. I'm just saying, does anybody get murdered on this page? Because it is quite graphic. Here's, so this is the first spread. And you see, it's very comic book-esque. It feels very simplistic. It feels saturated. I think that's what it is. I mean, it's not like it's affecting my enjoyment of the story so far. It's just a little bit jarring. Eventually I'm going to get these captions down because I want to make sure that my stuff is accessible to people, but also I've had enough experience with captioning that it is very time consuming and tedious. So I want to find a way to incorporate it into my process that is not overextending me. So we'll see how that works. I do think I might end up depending on the auto-generated captions from YouTube, at least for the time being. I know they're not perfect, but I am a one-woman show right now. We'll make it work. And even as I say, doing automatic captions, I was reading this one site where bad captions are just as bad as not having captions at all. I don't know. I feel like I'm always going to fluctuate with that, but I feel I want to find a way to make it work, because I feel like captioning was one of the issues that made me stop doing YouTube for maybe a month or so. So I want to make it work, and I really am excited about doing these vlogs for you all. So fingers crossed we can find a solution. Yeah, I think that's it. So I am going to sign off for now. Good morning. So it is Friday. I'm tired. I am currently reading the Silencer graphic novel comic book. The story is grabbing me so far. The artwork is still a little bit off-putting, but it's not super ruining the experience. I think after a while, it just kind of goes into the background. It reminds me of when I was reading Nimona by Noelle Stevenson. I didn't like the artwork at first, and then after a while, I was like, oh yeah, this is growing on me. I'm gonna take this bonnet off because my head's getting hot. Now my hair's gonna be a mess, but it's probably even more hot, but we'll deal with it. So I'm probably gonna go back and finish reading the comic book. Then I'm gonna come back and finish editing. I am wondering if I'm going to lump all the week together, so from Sunday until Thursday, and then make it like an hour-long vlog. I don't know if I would want to do that, because I don't know if I would watch an hour-long vlog. So it's really going to be determined by whenever I finish editing, and then kind of when I have time to edit, I'll edit, and then post when I can post. I think it's kind of tough not having an exact time frame to work with, but I only just started, so I need to release myself from the need to control and have all the answers. Oh well, this is gonna get too deep for this early in the morning. It's not even that early in the morning, it's almost noon. This is what happens when you stay up all night and then wake up pretty late in the day, or late for me in the day. Okay, it's getting warm, so I'm gonna end this clip and I'll see y'all later. So I am downstairs, the sun is right there and I don't feel like moving. No, it's right here and I don't feel like moving, so you just get a very sunny me today. I just finished watching Unbeatable. It's called Unbeatable Banzuke. I think I've been calling it Ultimate Banzuke, so hopefully I made little text overlay edits. I just finished the last episode that I could find up to episode 65. I'm getting sleepy, so I might take a nap because I can. I do, but I probably should wash my dishes first. I think I'm like halfway through the Silencer, so I hope to finish that sometime today so I can read the next, or I can listen to the next Dresden Files audiobook. So you can tell it's been a take it easy day. I have not even changed out of my pajamas. I haven't even been at my computer only towards like the second half of the day, so we are trying to take breaks when we can. So most of the day I read the Silencer and I just started figuring out my transcript, because what I decided is to break down my process into manageable pieces. So I would edit a day, so October 10th, and then I would do the transcript for that day, so writing up everything that I said. I end up slowing the video down so it'll match my typing speed, so I can still edit and type at the same time, and it's actually going surprisingly well, so I'm gonna keep that up. And so when I can get that transcript file done, I can hopefully kind of convert it into a text file and then upload it to YouTube and maybe get the captions as aligned as I can. I used to do a lot of work in accessibility, so I want to make sure that my videos have captions, and as you can tell already, this has been a complicated process to try to make this work. So hopefully I have found something that I can keep up with, because I don't want my content to be inaccessible. Like, I'll even caption my TikToks. I want to make sure that my content is accessible. So here's hoping that it becomes a rhythm where I'll have the day's vlog done or edited, then I'll work on the captions, and this way nothing will build up, hopefully. So I am hoping I've made things a little bit easier on myself and a little bit more manageable. So I am currently finished editing and captioning October 10th's vlog, or day. I finished editing October 11th and now I'm working on the captions, and I want to get the captions done for October 11th and then maybe start editing October 12th, maybe. And then after that we might watch a movie, but I'm hoping I can get a lot of this done. I'm not sure if I'm going to let myself edit over the weekend because I want to make sure I always like to give myself a real break. But honestly, usually if you give me a whole day where I really don't have to do anything, after that I'm fiending to do something else. So I'm probably not gonna have to worry about feeling burnt out or tired. So now I need to upload any footage I have on my camera into my organization system on my laptop and get to captioning again, and then get to editing and all this other stuff that I have to do. All this very exciting behind the scenes stuff that you now know about that you probably could have lived without. Okay, that is all from me for now. I will see you all later. So I just finished the silencer. This is probably one of the first times I've had a physical book to show that I finished reading. It gives me a similar vibe to Black Canary that I read for my readathon a couple of months ago. I did not like the artwork in the beginning, but I think they got a new artist somewhere towards the middle, and I really love that art style so much better. It's got betrayal and the silence are about to kill everybody. I think I would really like to see this as a movie, maybe with a similar storyline, but as a comic book, I don't know if it missed something, probably because it's a collection of issues, so there's always some like choppiness with the story when it's not a sequential story. I would probably give it maybe 3 stars. It wasn't the best. I don't think I am a super comic book reader. This is my second time trying, or maybe I'm just on a DC reader. So I think Black Canary is DC as well, and I liked it, but I wasn't super into it. So now we know. So I've got that read. I think I might go back into the transcript / captions, and now I'm free to read or listen to the next audiobook for the Dresden Files. So my arms are still sore after my workout, so you get to stay on the tripod. Yay! I just finished watching The Night of the Undead, which is a Korean movie. This movie was so wild. Okay, let's see if I can make this make sense. So Sohee and Mangil are married, and so Sohee thinks Mangil is cheating on her. But what really ends up happening is that he's an alien from another planet? I don't know. Yeah, from another planet. But she finds this out because she gets a private investigator to go after him. And so the private investigator is following him, and he's lifting all this weight. And he's talking to like 5 girls in one day. But I think you find out that he is in these girls. The detective tells Sohee that this sort of case has been happening before, where the guy is cheating, and all the clients end up either disappearing or dying. And he's like, Sohee, you probably gonna be next. So I'm like fast forwarding this, but she tries to kill him. At the same time, he tries to kill her, and he uses this poison that is supposed to kill her but doesn't work. And it's just like everybody tries to kill each other. Oh my god. it's just, it's so wild. I don't want to give away the very ending, but just know the twists and the turns don't end at the ending credits. So like stay until the very ending of the credits and you'll know what I mean, because it explains why the poison didn't work on her. Right. It's still like not the great, like a really great movie, but I like to be entertained, and what gets me about this movie is like the tone shift to really flippin' scary. It wasn't like heart palpitation scary, but when he tries to kill her in earnest and he's chasing after her, I'm like, and he's an alien, so he's super fast and he is booking it, and I'm like, she's gonna die. Her and her two friends are gonna die, and it kind of like vaguely reminds me of At World's End, the Simon Pegg / Nick Frost movie. It was so wild. So the question now is, am I going to edit, I think we're on October 12th, or not do that and like go watch some Phineas and Ferb clips or do something not productive? I do think that I might have actually figured out this captions thing. I really hope it works out the way I want. So we'll see. Okay, I think that's everything. I don't think I'm gonna watch another movie because it's after 12. I'll probably be on YouTube half the night. So I should at least do a little editing, at least start. I don't have to finish, but I can at least start it. There we go. Trick myself into being productive. I like that. October 12th is exporting, and we're not gonna touch it. We made that mistake once. We're not gonna make that mistake again. So I am currently exporting October 12th. It was a really easy edit. I only had 2 or 3 clips because I think I was cooking that day. And we're not gonna, like I said, we're not gonna touch it. We're gonna leave my computer alone so it can do what it wants to do. And I think after that, maybe sometime towards the end of today, I'll work on the captions. I'm so used to bulk doing action, so like bulk editing, bulk captioning, that it's really interesting to switch up my process to, no, you need to break this up into manageable pieces so you'll get it done and so I won't overwhelm myself. So it seems like it's working so far. Let's see. So now I need to go get me some water, and I'm thinking I'm gonna go listen to the second Dresden Files. I've already started and I'm already invested. I think somebody gonna die. I can feel it. My spidey senses are tingling, so let's see what ends up happening. All right, so I had lunch. I ordered from this Asian place called Golden Bowl, and I got me some General Tso's chicken that was so crispy and yummy. I started working on the puzzle downstairs and I am enjoying the puzzle. Let me tell you about this is Dresden Files book 2 that I'm listening to. It was a little shaky in the beginning, but so far I can't say that I particularly like the story, but I'm invested enough that something happens that makes me want to keep watching. So Karen's mad at Dresden because of what happened in book 1, and I'm like, so you can protect him, but he can't protect you. And I get it, like she doesn't need protecting. And the two situations were very different, but there's just something about it that rubs me the wrong way. It's probably because since this book is written from Harry's perspective, I feel endeared to him more than to Karen. She's kind of on the fray and you don't know her side of things until he mentions her side of things. So you don't, at least for me, where I'm at right now, I might warm up to her later. I don't really care for her. She alright. And it's not to say that Dresden is a flawless character either. I mean, we know he's chauvinistic. I know he's very... Karen said it right, like, he's naive. So he has this very limited view of the world, especially where men and women are concerned. So I'm like, yeah, but I think the story as a whole, I'm here for action. I am here for keep me interested. So I'm not am being too critical of these character types and their choices. It's like, I kind of need y'all to make bad decisions or we're not going to have a story. I need y'all to be at each other's throats or to be annoyed, or there's nothing to keep me here. I know a lot of people are saying that the series picks up eventually, so I kind of want to stick it out until then, or until it goes past what I've seen in the TV show. That's my goal. And I think the TV show had 13 episodes, which means I am going to be invested for 13 books. I have no idea if I'll actually do that, but that is the goal. I wanted to film this update. I'm wondering, since I'm up here, I might caption October 12th while I'm here and then go back down and continue working on the puzzle and listen to the audiobook. I'm not sure. I finished editing October 13th, so we're just slowly burning through this footage. I feel like things are going a lot smoother, but I'm also realizing that this process is not going to be perfect as far as me editing and captioning and trying to figure this stuff out. Even though I have done YouTube off and on over the years, the software I'm using is different, the type of content is different, so I'm kind of reminding myself that I will fail often. Or rather, I'll make mistakes and things won't turn out exactly as I want, but the important thing is to keep going, is to fail and then fail better. It is to, not give up, and I think that's the main point, because I do enjoy this. I do just like talking and discussing and chatting about the books I've read or the TV that I've watched. So I'm learning. I am definitely learning, and I think for me, who is a major perfectionist, or maybe a reformed perfectionist, where I just want things to be perfect, and I tend to go after things that I know I can easily succeed at. So to encounter this where it's not coming as easily, I think it is both frustrating and exactly what I need. I was on TikTok earlier today, and one of my followers did a really sweet video about their favorite Black TikTokers, and I was in the list. And it made me smile so much. I felt so seen and so appreciated, and I feel like I'm gonna do a stitch of the original video, so it's on my TikTok page. But it is so awesome, the community I've been able to create on my TikTok, and just the people that have gravitated towards me and my page and my silliness and all the stuff that I've done. I really feel good about it. It feels interesting that after all of the careers that I have stumbled through, I finally have found something that I feel at home in, and that is really using all that I love in one place. I don't know if I didn't think I'd ever get this lucky. Okay, we're not gonna get too sappy, but I am really appreciative of everyone's support and the comments and the likes, and that surprisingly, even after just 3 months, that I'm actually growing and people are finding my stuff. I just can't. I couldn't have imagined it. So I'm so very happy